So do custom thumbnails with text or arrows or whatever, do they actually make a difference? I think that they do. Do I have some data to back that up? I actually do, and I'm going to show you what I've got here in just a second. If you don't know, my name's Rob. I've been in the influencer program for about a year and a half, just sharing my tips, tricks, and advice, things I've learned along the way, both good and bad, to hopefully help you make more money. So if you like dough, maybe hit subscribe to the channel, more videos on the way, and maybe, hey, even like on this video. I like likes. I think I'm your Amazon influencer guy. Let me show you a spreadsheet, because those are fun. So here's what I've been doing. I went over to ChatGPT and I said, hey man, I want to give you groups of videos. There's always going to be 5 videos in each group. That was one of my criteria. What I want you to do is create a formula that will tell me how often do videos with some sort of customization beat videos without any customization, right? And I'm not talking about just the first place spot. I'm talking about anywhere within the carousel. How often do videos with customization beat those without, right? And so it gave me a script, and so here we are. Now what we're looking at on the screen, this screen right here, the spreadsheet, B through F are the 5 videos. Now a couple of pieces of criteria worth mentioning here. One is every video had to have 5 videos on it. If it did less, I didn't put it on here because I wanted to be consistent. Secondly was I didn't pick any sort of specific types of products, any type of category of products, and I wasn't looking for any sort of leniency towards products whenever I saw what they had. So in other words, if I saw a video that titles did make an absolute difference, I didn't go, I want that one. I took whatever I opened up. So usually I'll dedicate 10 minutes to this or 15 minutes, and I'll just start going through and I'll add these in manually. So I took what I got. I didn't specify anything. I just randomized everything that I've got. So everything here is completely randomized because I wanted it to be a true representation of if this actually matters. And then in this column, I am grading each line individually. So for example, in line 1, we can see yes, yes, no, no, no. 100% of the videos with customization here won over those that did not. Pretty easy one. This one's interesting though. This was a 50%er because this right here lost to this, but it beat this one. This one right here lost to this, but it beat this one. So this came out with a 50% on the percentile, right? So I'm looking at not just spots 1 and 2, I'm looking at throughout because I just want to know, do they do better? Which one's winning over what, okay? So that's what all of these columns are. But what I really want you, oh, by the way, I have currently 76 sets times 5 videos. That's like 370 videos I've been tracking so far. And I'll keep going on this and keep you all up to date. These are the 2 columns I want you to pay attention to. We're going to start with this one. This is an average of this column overall. So everything that we're looking at, what is the current performance of text thumbnails with customization? 65% is winning most of the time. I mean, if 50% is half and half, that's another 15%. So it seems like there is, at least with the small sample size that I've got, some sort of indication that it makes a difference. But let's look at this column because this one to me is very intriguing. Of this small sample size, the number of videos with customization in spot number 1 is 72%, higher than the general competition we see, but it's definitely giving vibes that it matters, at least as far as the way that Amazon is presenting this group to a customer, right? 72%, 7 out of 10 times, you're going to see some sort of a thumbnail on there. Now, there are obviously other things that are at play here that I can't see, and I have no idea what's going on. Could this be just because people that are making custom thumbnails tend to make better quality videos overall and they convert better and Amazon know this, so it's putting them first? Absolutely. But I don't know that. We're never going to know that. I'm literally just trying to read between some of these lines and just trying to answer a basic question of, does it matter? Does the thumbnail itself matter? And based off of just looking at the thumbnails alone, it seems like the thumbnail matters. Now, obviously, we have seen some of these. If you go back over here, there are some where the video with a thumbnail didn't really win anything. So you got here a no, yes, 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 yes. And obviously, there's a lot of yeses in here, but it still lost out to a no, right? If we go down here, here's another one right there. No, yes, 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 right? So another one lost here. Here's one where it was no, 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 and then finally one here at the end. So it is obviously not a guarantee, but 72% still feels like a pretty high number, even for a small sample size. So what does this mean to me? I've gone back to doing thumbnails. I've been doing them all week long because I want to see what actually matters. So I thought I would just share this with you guys because I haven't seen any sort of data that gives any sort of indication one way or another. And again, this is a small sample size. It could still change. And again, the thumbnails may not matter as much themselves as much as the creator behind them, who might just be really doing well and making excellent videos and doing them professionally that really sell the product. And the thumbnails are just part of their overall process, so the ones with thumbnails are winning. It's really hard to say. We're never going to know. But if we just kind of look at it on the surface, it's worth an eyebrow raise. That's all that I got for you guys. I hope this was helpful. Again, hit subscribe on this if you would. I got a lot more videos on the way. I'm curious your thoughts, though. Like, I started off doing thumbnails whenever I first started the program a long time ago, but I just didn't get any sort of indication that it mattered, because I made some without thumbnails, and then those did fine. And I was like, okay, it may not matter. But as competition in the program continues to ramp up, I think that we need to do a little bit of a better job of just kind of going like, well, we don't know for sure, and that's okay. Like, maybe doing a little bit of research on some of this stuff. So maybe I can be that for you guys. So again, hit subscribe if you haven't. Maybe like on this like on this video. I think I'm your Amazon influencer guy. Thanks y'all so much for watching. Peace out.